Is your New Year's resolutions and your self-improvement fading already? Are you already slipping back into your old ways? If the answer is yes, this video's for you. King D back with another one, and this video's called Broken Resolutions and Giving Up on Your Self-Improvement. Now, first things first, I never said this was going to be easy, 'cause it's not. Whenever you try to better yourself, be happier and healthier, you're going to come up with some resistance. And it's going to come in many forms too. You're going to get the people trying to pull you down, bring you back to where you was. Oh, you don't need to bother with all that. Come chill with us. And then there's the doubters as well, which I've said before. Pay no mind to them. They're irrelevant. They do not matter. Or maybe you're just not seeing the results quick enough. We are living in a world of instant gratification where you can click on your phone and order something and it just lands at your door the next day. Where you can watch what you want when you want at the click of a button. Where you can order drinks and food at the table and you haven't even got to go up to the bar anymore. Everything nowadays is instant and easy. Too fucking easy. A lot of us have been conditioned now to live in that instant gratification mindset of quick fixes and pleasure seeking. And if you haven't already noticed, I'm going to tell you now, if you are constantly seeking pleasure, you are going to end up miserable. Remember that, because I am deadly serious. Now, getting back to my point, Rome was not built in a day. Self-improvement is a long, long road, and it is paved with failures, rejections, loneliness, and discomfort. It's not pleasant, I know. But you can't expect to go to the gym for a week and look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not going to happen. And giving up on bad habits. The habits. Do you know how hard it is to break a habit? You're going to falter. It's not going to happen overnight. But that doesn't mean give up now, does it? You're fucking better than that, and you know you are. So get back on that fucking horse and try again. You keep going. Whatever the bad habits are, whether it's drinking, smoking, attention seeking, complaining and moaning, watching porn, comfort eating, you name it. Whatever it is, you've probably been doing it for a long, long time. You can't just cut that bad habit out like that. It just doesn't work that way. You're going to falter. Now and then you are going to falter. Don't beat yourself up about it. A relapse is not an excuse to just give up entirely. It's not. Yeah, you messed up there. Get back on that horse. Now I know your biggest obstacle is you. And I'll tell you why. There's a little part in your brain that wants you to give in to your bad habits. It's a little survival part in your brain that just doesn't work in this modern time. It wants you to eat as much crap as you can because it doesn't know when you're going to eat again. It doesn't know that you're never going to starve to death. Then there's another part of your brain, the self-doubt. Now this will stem from some sort of childhood trauma that told you you weren't good enough. And maybe you can pinpoint what it was. I mean, maybe you didn't feel loved enough from your parents. Maybe you were cast out from the group one time. Maybe you didn't have any close friends. Maybe you was just rejected one time from one person and it just sat in your head and stayed there. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, because you are good enough. So stop believing that little tiny voice in your head that's saying otherwise, because he's talking dog shit. Now maybe your issue is the discomfort. Now, for most of you, including myself, I know this is extremely difficult. Believe me, I know. Now, do you really think that my brain wants to go to work all day, lifting slabs and this, that and the other, then going to the gym, then coming home and not eating chocolate or having a wank, and instead editing videos till my eyes hurt? I don't fucking think so. My brain wants the dopamine now, and it's going to play some dirty tricks on me as well. It wants you to quit. It wants you to be weak.
God, King D, have a Mars bar. You've been doing so well. You should have a treat. Don't bother with the gym today. Have a cheat day. In fact, have a cheat week. That cheat day felt good, didn't it? Look how well you've done. You deserve a week off. Go on, sit on your ass, put your feet up. Go scroll on your phone all night. Kill some brain cells. You've earned it. Go eat some shit and all, you love that.
So maybe you'll listen to it one time, and it's very easy to slip deeper and deeper back into your old ways. And the deeper you let it drag you back in, the harder it is to climb back out. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a cheat day or you should never have a day off. I am not saying that. But I am saying as soon as you take that foot off the gas, it's a lot harder the following day to get back on it. I mean, if you don't believe me, look at Monday mornings, for example, yeah? You've been enjoying yourself and relaxing all weekend, and Monday morning you're back at work. Well, then Monday mornings suck arse, don't they? And it is very hard to drag yourself to work and do the daily grind all over again. Am I right? See, I'm not talking shit, am I? So anyway, back to my point. Now, my ambition in life is to reach out to as many people as I possibly can and share my knowledge that I've learned over the years, stuff that I wish I'd have known a long time ago. And I want to make a difference and help people, because this modern world is very unhealthy mentally and people just aren't aware of it, and I want to fix that. And I want to give people the tools to get themselves out of depression as well, because I've been there myself and it sucks arse, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But if I keep listening to that voice in my head that says,
Go on, King D, fuck it off. Why don't you just chill out instead?
and if I start thinking, yeah, you're right, I can't be arsed, well, I'm never going to achieve my goals then, am I? And I'll never reach out to all these people, and I'm not going to help all these other people. And I look back in 30 years with regret, thinking, I sold my dream and my ambitions to sit on my arse, stuff my face, watch Netflix and scroll on my phone for 30 years. Now, is this instant gratification thing making sense to you now? Delayed gratification is the road to joy and pride. Instant gratification is a road to regret, misery and shame. Now, I'll get back on that horse. I learned to embrace that discomfort as well. It's actually a good sign that your mind and body is changing. It knows things are happening and it doesn't like it. It's resisting. It's your mind altering and adapting to a new way of life. It's not going to be shit forever, and you will come out on the other side a better person and a happier, more successful one. And I promise you that. So like, comment and subscribe and be the best you. And do it for you. Cheers.